We are playing for Extra Life, raising money for charity and local children's hospital. Thank you all for hanging out in chat. If you have any spare money that you could donate, $5 or something would be fantastic. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. It's also in the About Me section. Three different locations on the Twitch page where you can hit the right link there. If not, don't worry about it. Just hang out in chat, talk with us. If you can also share that we're doing this right now, I appreciate that. Because at least more awareness. And this is the first of 4 charity streams throughout February. Every single Thursday in February, I'm streaming from 6 p.m. to midnight. 3 pods each night, different guests each pod. It's gonna be awesome. We've had a blast so far. The beginning of for today's pod, so looking forward to jamming this game with some. There are cool incentives that if you do have a little bit of cash and you want to go a little higher, that can affect the game in funny, goofy ways. I will post them into chat so you are tend to get rolled off a little bit as people talk, which is fine. And while everyone is getting set up, let me randomize this first of all. 3. Okay. So no, the computer did not want to move Chris. He's like, no, he is going first.
I'm here.
So starting with Chris, please tell everyone who you are, where they can find you, and what deck you are playing tonight.
My name is Chris, One More Game MTG. All the links can be found at omgmtg.com. Primary focus is Pauper Commander, but I also work with Magic Kids and do a bunch of content across the board. Today I'm playing Psy Master Thopterus. It is my go-to deck when on streams because it tries to create the most overall balance for around $100. I just like it. It's Psy, and I have a bunch of mud artifacts and frames, so can't go wrong there.
Nice.
Pain in the ass.
Yep, that's all.
All right. Hey everyone, I'm John. I run the channel Chaotic Commander. You can find me, Chaotic Commander, on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter sometimes. Today I'm going to be playing my Rith the Awakener deck. It's one of the first decks I ever built myself, and I just want to make a lot of tokens and go really wide. And Rith is one of my favorite commanders, so I'm really excited to show off this deck. And that is it for me.
What's up, y'all? It's EB again, back for pod 3 of the night, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I stream here every Thursday. It is Thursday. I stream every Sunday night on Twitch. We play some random style games of Commander, like start with 10 cards in your hand, no max hand size, crazy stuff like that. I also am going to be at MagicCon Chicago, so if you see me, come say hi. We'll jam a game. I am playing Gretchen, but it is not a regular Commander deck. It's actually a Pauper competitive deck. So we'll see how it goes.
All right. Obviously, I am Brian, the Unskilled Commander, your host for these charity streams. Find me on all my socials of Unskilled Commander and YouTube. And I haven't even, this is like the first time I said this the entire night. I totally forgot, but whatever. This isn't about me growing my stuff. It's about raising money. I am playing Arbaz Mir. I love this because it's my Mir deck. And I just thought it was funny because his name's Mir. And it's just about playing as many artifacts to ping everybody. And then ideally buffing all of my artifact creatures so that they can actually swing for decent damage. If everyone has a good hand, Chris can go ahead and start us off. Oh, no, wait. Are we good? Nope.
Yeah, got a good hand.
I'll
rush.
roll with it. I'll roll with it.
All right. I'll draw. I'll do an island into a smoke lamp.
Oh.
And pass.
I will play a forest, and I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to get out a soul ring and pass.
Oh, we got that guy.
You know,
All
I'm
right.
that guy.
Draw. Let's do let's do a snow-covered forest, and we'll pass the turn.
All right. Draw for turn. I will play an Evolving Wilds, crack it into a mountain, and pass.
Right.
Island pass.
All right. And draw. I am going to pay 3 for Cultivate. We'll get a plains and a mountain, and I will play 1 tap and 1 for turn. Doesn't really matter. And then I'll pass.
All right. I'll untap, upkeep, draw. Let's play a snow-covered forest. Tapping the 2 snow-covered forests and play a rampant growth. Search your library for basic land. Put that card onto the battlefield and then shuffle. And then I will say go.
Right. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a command tower, tapping for a red and a white to play Arbaz Mir. He is a 2/2 assassin. Whenever he or another non-token historic permanent enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to each opponent, and I gain 1 life. So each take 1, I gain 1. And historic permanents are legendaries, artifacts, and sagas. I will pass turn.
Untap draw. Island. Tap 3 to cast Psy. And then I'll do a Phyrexian Walker for 0, making a Thopter.
Okay.
And then I'll pass.
All right. Untap, draw. Okay, that kind of sucks. All right. To this, I'll float 1. I'll cast Grumgully the Generous, and I'll use that floating and a white for a Regal Bunnycorn.
Yeah.
I will pass. I'll get a +1/+1 counter.
I will untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a Captive Cave. I can tap it for a colorless. I can pay 1, tap it for and add any color, or I can pay 4, sacrifice the cave, and put 2 1/1 counters on target creature. I can only activate it as a sorcery. And then what I will do is I will pay a mountain and a forest, and I will play Growth Spiral. I get to draw a card and put a land from my hand onto the battlefield. I will put a snow-covered forest.
Much ramping going on this game.
I know.
Yeah, sorry. And then I will tap the snow-covered forest and island for a Seeker of the Skybreak. I can tap it to untap target creature. Then I will pass the turn.
Right. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play Rustvale Bridge. Comes in tapped. It's indestructible land, and it's an artifact land, so you each take a damage, and I gain a.
It begins.
It begins. Death by 1,000 paper cuts. I will tap 2 for a Thought Vessel. You each take a damage, and I gain a life. And then I will pass turn.
Untap draw. I'm going to tap 3 for a Semblance Anvil. I'm going to make a Thopter. I'm going to exile from my hand a Graz Unstoppable Juggernaut. So now artifacts and creatures I cast cost 2 less to cast. I will play a land per turn, tap the lands for 1 mana, and I will cast Cloud Key.
Nice.
Artifacts will now cost 3 less.
Hell yeah. That's impressive.
I have 3 of those.
Wow.
I will then swing at Eric for 1.
Yeah, I'll take it.
And then I will pass the turn.
All right, I will untap and draw. Still not a land. All right, I am being punished. Okay.
It's the
That's
turn 1
4.
Soul Ring Sickness.
Yep.
I had to cultivate, so I was like, well, that kind of works out. I was like, okay, Elven Chorus. Look at the top card. It's not a creature or anything. I will pass.
Alrighty. I will untap, upkeep, and draw. Let's do 1, 2. Yeah. Let's do 2. Bring out Gretchen. And then let's do tap the cave for a Fountain Port Bell. When it ETBs, you may search your library for a basic land, reveal it, shuffle, put it on top, and I can sacrifice it to draw a card. And then I will just pass the turn.
Right. Tap, upkeep, draw. I will play a Thriving Bluff. Comes in tapped, and I'll choose white, so it taps for either red or white. I will then tap 1, 2, 3, 4, and play Sisei's Ring. Artifact, so you each take a damage, I gain a life. And it taps for 2 colorless. That is all I can do. I will pass. Not getting any Myrrh in my Myrrh deck.
You don't have enough Myrrh.
Like,
Pay 1, and I will play a Thrawn Dynamo.
oh, I love that art too.
Like they have one of these frames for this art, but I just for the card. I just love that art though. It's the
Yeah.
thing. I'll tap 3 and I'll kill 3 of the Thopters running 6 cards.
Oh, yeah, seems good.
All right. Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Single blue. I'll cast an Ethereum Sculptor. Artifacts now cost 4 less to cast.
I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna beast within that anvil that reduces things by 2.
I will, an offer you can't refuse.
Oh my god.
All right.
Here we go.
I'll get 2 treasures. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Man.
Damn blue players.
Yep, always.
I will Thought Vessel, make a Thopter, then for a single colorless, I will do a Forsaken Monument, make a Thopter 4.
Damn.
I'll do 1 blue to kill one of the Thopters, draw 2. I will Myco Synth Wellspring. I'll make a Thopter. When it enters the battlefield, I look for a basic land, put it into my hand. I will get an island. I will gain 2 life from the cast. Go to 38.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to calm the hell down.
And then
Right.
I'll just
I hate
pass
this deck.
turn after that.
I will untap and draw. Okay. Okay, what's the top card? It's not very good. Okay. I will tap 6 to get out Rith. the Awakener. You come in with +1/+1 counter. Okay, and that's not very good. I am done. I'll pass.
Alright. I will untap, upkeep, draw. Let's do this. Let's do 1, 2. Tap a forest. I'm gonna play Glimmerfrost. Enchanted Land is now snow, and it taps for an additional. I'm gonna put that on this forest right here. And then I will tap that for 2 and a snow-covered island to play compulsive research. Draw 3 cards. Then that player discards 2 unless they discard a land. I will draw 3 cards, and then I will discard a land, and then I will just hold up and pass the turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a mountain for turn. Yeah. Okay, so I will tap 2 red and Sissy's Ring for 4, discarding a mountain for the extra cost to do Unexpected Windfall. Draw 2 cards and create 2 treasure tokens.
Nice.
1 on 2. Then I will tap 2, 3. Yeah, I guess. We'll do Herald's Horn, declaring Mirror. So mirrors cost 1 less to cast, and at the beginning of my upkeep, look at the top card. If it is a mirror, I put it into my hand. Otherwise, I just put it there and draw it. Got 3 mana. Guess I could. They're really whatever. I'm gonna crack both treasures and tap the Thought Vessel to play the enchantment Tempered Steel. Artifact creatures that I currently do not have. I get +2/+2, and I will pass turn.
Then we also lose 1 off, and you gain
Oh,
off
yes.
the Herald.
Yes, thank you. I was going too fast. Thank you.
All right.
Alright, I'll do an island for turn. This will tap for 4 because of the Forsaken. I have 1 colorless floating. I'll cast a efficient construction. Every time I cast an artifact, I make a Thopter. I'll tap the 1 colorless, tap this, so I have again still 1 colorless floating and a blue for a Fabricate, and then
All right.
Somebody had a bad day and wants to take it out on their opponents. Make themselves feel better.
I don't know how I had this many in a row, like the reduction cost.
That was pretty solid opener.
Yep, I like it. It's impressive.
And it's funny because he's been working on this deck for a while.
I'm gonna choose to have fun with this imposter mech.
Okay.
I'm gonna play the mech and make it a copy of Rith.
Okay.
I don't have a way to make colored green mana right now, but if I could do something, I think it's kind of neat.
For sure.
I will make a Thopter, and then make another Thopter from that as well. And I'm just gonna pass the turn for that.
Okay. Untap. And draw. I knew that was there. Why am I surprised? Okay. Damn. Really want that in my hand, not on top of my deck. All right. I am going to try to do this. I'm going to tap 4 for Decimate.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna destroy.
What?
Yeah.
These are reduction costs. These 2.
Yeah, those 2. I'll get rid of your enchantment as well.
Yeah.
And slow you down a little bit. I'll just get rid of 1 of your untapped islands.
I'll just tap to float.
Yeah.
This is
All right.
exiled. So
Okay. Well, see, I contributed to the game in a meaningful way.
You did.
You are welcome. So now I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to swing Rith at Brian. So you have 7/7 coming in at you in the air.
Well, I'm taking 7.
Then I
Okay.
will sack 2 treasures, tap 1 to activate Rith's ability. I will call green. I still believe that's the most colored permanents. So you got the imposter mech. 2, 3,
because I have
4.
2 blue. These are all
Yeah.
colorless.
Yeah, so it would be green. How many green permanents do you have, Eric?
I have 2.
2, 5, 6. I'll create 6 green stopper. That can all tap for mana next turn. So I too am slightly ramping. All right, and that's it. That's all I got. I'll pass.
Alrighty.
I
I
did
will
not draw land.
untap, upkeep, draw. Yeah. So let's do Captive Cave, Snow-Covered Island, and I'm going to Impulse. So look at the top 4 cards of my library, put 1 of them in my hand, put the rest in the bottom in any order. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
And these all have +1/+1.
Uh-oh.
Do I want to do that? So many decisions. Let's put this one in my hand, and these ones on the bottom. Then let's do what do I got left here? Yeah, that's fine. Let's tap the forest for an arbor elf, and then I will tap an island to sacrifice the fountain to draw a card,
Very nice.
and then I will just pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, I check out the top card. It is not a mirror, so I draw it. Then I will tap 2, a red and one other. Play Reckless Fireweaver.
Nice.
So whenever an artifact enters a
Okay.
battlefield under my control, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. I will then play Inventor's Fair, the Stark Expo version. So it's a legendary, so you'll each take a damage and I'll gain a life. What was that?
Oh, just saying, very, very nice.
Yeah, it's super nice.
Yeah, I love it a lot. It looks really good. Then
Technically, we take 2 damage, right? Because of the Fireweaver and...
it's not an artifact.
No.
It's just a
Oh,
legendary.
Oh, it's not an
land.
artifact. Yeah,
Yeah.
legendary. Dude.
No. I mean, I thought for a second I was like, oh boy, this is. Oh wait, no, it doesn't say artifact on that one.
Yeah.
We're gonna go red, white, and then 1, 2, 3 to play Jorkaden, the Prevailer. He is a legendary creature, so you'll each take 1 and I'll gain a life. He is a 5/4 and he has first strike. Creatures I control get +3/+0 as long as I have 3 or more artifacts, which I do.
Like I didn't even do anything.
What?
It's like I didn't even do anything. You're back to 40 starting life total. That's crazy.
Oh well. Yeah,
That's
but I have
pretty good
7
deck.
commander damage, 2 more hits in your flyer. Don't. I'm on a timer here.
Quit doing crazy stuff, man.
I'm not doing crazy stuff.
Quit making it easy to hit you then.
Oh, okay.
Cause I can't hit Chris. He's got too many flyers.
I'm just chilling there.
Yeah, you could keep throwing it and whittle them down. I don't know.
1 a turn, that's not gonna work for me.
Something. Fortunately, that's all I got. I will pass.
Alright, I'm gonna untap and draw to
Hmm.
island. I'm gonna 4, float a colorless, and then a blue. I'm gonna cast Distant Melody. I'm gonna name Thopter and draw 6.
Nice. Oh man.
4, 6. With the 1 colorless floating, I'll tap this for 2, so I'll still have 1 floating. Tap a blue, and I'm gonna imprison in the moon on Gretchen.
Oh, will you now?
I shall.
Think.
That's fine. Yeah.
Alright. The 1 colorless and a blue, because the artifacts cost 1 less. I cast Crawl Space, making a Thopter. No more than 2 creatures can attack me at a time.
Yeah. That makes things a bit harder.
I will, for a single blue, I also gain 2 life off the monument. A single blue, I will cast the Reality Chip. I'll
Okay.
make a
That's
Thopter.
pretty good.
Gain 2 life. Several to make big. Single blue for a thought cast. Draw 2.
Yeah. All right.
For 1 single color, like blue mana, I cast. No, I need 1 more mana for that. Actually, I will then. I'll just get rid of one of the Thopters and draw 2 cards.
All right.
Yeah, the card draw on this is amazing.
It's crazy. It's really good. It's,
For 0, I cast a Soul Ring.
yeah. Okay.
This taps for 3, float a colorless. I will cast Strixhaven Stadium with the
Mhm.
Thopter. When it gets to 10 and I deal damage to a player, that player loses the game if I remove the 10 counters. I have the 1 colorless floating from there.
You gain life off those last 2 casts?
And go up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna tap it and put a counter on it, and I'm gonna pass the turn after that.
All right. Okay. Untap. All right. I gotta figure something out. Draw. I knew what that was. Look at this. That's not useful.
I need one of my board wipes, like right now. Or like, where's my Vandal Blast overloaded?
All right. I'm gonna tap these 6
Yeah,
for
overput a
6
Vandal Blast would be done.
rough triplets.
Oh, love it.
So they'll all come in. They'll get +1/+1 counter from Grumgully. Then let's spread the love. Eric, I'll send 7 in the air at you.
I will take it.
And then I am going to call green again. So I have 6, 9, 10, 11, 3 from you, right? And then 1 from Chris. So 15 more. Cool. And so they will also get +1/+1 counters. And go to main phase 2. I need some more card draw. So I'm going to tap 2 white and 2 for Court of Ardenvale. I'll become the monarch. And then, yeah, that's it. I will pass my turn and draw for the Monarch.
I will untap here, upkeep, and draw. I will play a forest for land for turn. I will tap a snow-covered island and play Stern Dismissal. Chris, I'm going to return your Imprison the Moon to your hand.
Yep.
And then let's... No. Yeah, I got it. I might as well do it. Let's do 2 from that snow-covered forest, an island, and then another forest, so that's 4. I'm gonna draw a card off of Gretchen's ability. Oh. And then I'm just gonna hold up it. Hold on. I will tap the Arbor Elf to untap the land. Tap the Seer, the Skybreak to untap the Arbor Elf. To tap the Arbor Elf again to
Yeah.
Island. And then I could. Do I want to? I probably could. Yeah. You know what? It might just work.
So crazy it just might work.
Yeah, let's tap the snow-covered forest for 2 and then a blue to transmute Drift of the Fathoms. And then what do I want to get? With transmute, I have to show it, right? Or I just grab it?
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
that's what I thought. And it has to be 3 mana. So let's do, if it's the card I'm thinking about.
Always in the second half.
Yeah, I just let's go. Making sure I'm grabbing the right. Yeah. So we're gonna go with Overgrown, and then I will pass the turn.
Untap. Check. Nope, that's not going to help. I draw it. Land, which I will play.
Nice.
Let's see. Oh, at the beginning of my upkeep, I do gain a life because I have 3.
Very nice.
But I can sacrifice Inventor's Fair to search library for artifact card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Only if I have 3 or more artifacts, which I do, so I might as well. I got nothing else to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then sacrifice Inventor's Fair to go get an artifact. I have no idea what I'm going to get. And instead of holding everything up, I will just pass and then let you guys know when I figure out what I'm going to get.
Untap, draw. Play Seed the Spinod. Put land for turn. Let a float a bunch of mana. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Float 9 mana. Single blue. Use 3 of the 9. Go down to 6. I'm gonna Paradoxical Outcome, and I'm gonna target a bunch of stuff.
Oh shoot.
I'll float 2 more off that. So I'm gonna bring back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Draw 11.
Okay.
This goes to the bin. I use 1 of the mana. Soul Ring. 2 of the mana with 4. Thought. I'm gonna gain a bunch of life for this in just a second.
Okay.
Taking through this Cloud Key because I forgot 2. Artifacts are gonna cost 1 less.
I'm grabbing the Immortal Sun and putting it in my hand.
Skull Clamp for 0. 2 for Strixhaven Stadium. Go back up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I'm gonna use 3 of it. Go down to 2 for a Thrawn Dynamo. Use 2 of it for Crawl Space. Then use Phyrexian Walker. 1 blue for Mycosynth Wellspring. This is 4. Go back to 4. Cast for 1 mana Oblivion Ring. Idol of Oblivion.
Okay.
A 2 of this. Go down to 1 and the blue. And I'll put the Imprison the Moon back on Gretchen.
Okay.
I'll leave that there. I'll tap this to draw a card because I made a thing. I'm gonna leave this. So I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna gain 18 life and make 9 more Thopters.
Yes. Okay.
And I have 1 mana floating. 9 can attack, 9 cannot. Go to 61.
Now he shows up.
I will tap this for colorless, putting a counter on it. I have 2 colorless floating on top of it, so I have 3 total. 3 of it do a Joyrus Familiar. Goes at 10, gain 2. Goes 63.
The reversal, if you were actually here, you could have probably dealt with Chris and his shenanigans going on right now.
Move to combat. Swing 9 in the air at John. No,
Yeah?
because that'd be 27 damage. I'm gonna spread it around. So I'm gonna do 3, 3, and 3 in the air to everyone. So everyone's gonna take 9.
Okay.
Sure.
And then this is gonna get 9 counters. So now it's online. I will not use it though.
So 1, 2, 9. I'll go. Hey.
Second main phase, I'll cast a scrap trawler for 1. Get another thing. Gain another 2. Nothing with this. Then I'll just pass the turn, discarding a lot of cards.
All right, I'll untap. I have 21
I'm gonna
now.
just discard 9 cards.
Oh,
Okay.
must be nice.
3,
Got my
Oh, you're
2
also a
cards.
Monarch now.
6, 7, 8, 9. It was mainly lands, and then that's the card for draw.
Okay, I will look at the top card. That's not what I want. Okay, so you can only have 2 creatures sent at you.
Correct. I have 11 that are untapped and 9 that are tapped.
The audacity, chat.
I know. All right, so the issue is that sucks.
Trying to raise money for
Alright.
Children's Hospital, and he comes in here stomping, throwing all these artifacts around.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap 3 for Kodama's Reach. I'll get a mountain and a forest. I'll put the forest into my hand and the mountain tapped. I'll play the forest for turn. I'll shuffle. That's actually my hand. Okay, what can I even do? Kind of need to not kill you guys to help deal with that. Well, I guess next turn we lose anyways, huh?
Probably.
Potentially.
Oh, yeah, but if I swing in the air.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that is hilariously unfortunate. All right. Let's see. Maybe I have like a creature removal on the top. It's a creature. It's not removal though. So 4 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. How much more? 4 more. So I will tap 4 of these sapperlings. So I have 16 untapped. Okay. Well, I guess there's nothing to it but to do it. I'm going to cast Moonshaker Cavalry.
Oh,
So yeah, so I have 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So all creatures will get plus 28, and flying.
oh.
Well,
Yeah. So I am going to gonna move to combat if that goes through.
I got
It
nothing
also
to stop it
has
with.
a +1/+1 counter on it. Okay. So I am sending 2 of the Gruff triplets at you, Chris. They have trample and they're 20, 32, 32s. 2 of those are coming at you in the air. I'm gonna send, I'm gonna send a Regal Bunicorn at Brian. It's 30 plus 28 plus 1, so it's 59, 59. And it doesn't have trample or anything, but I will send the Gruff triplets at you as well.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna send Rith in the air at Eric. Okay, cool.
Well,
I
at instant
hate-
speed, I'm just going to go ahead and end the stream. And no, just kidding.
I mean, I hate to be that guy, but I can keep it going
For everyone or just you?
for everybody.
Can you?
I would,
if you want,
if you want to fog, you can fog.
But just remember
Yeah.
that when it gets to Chris, he'll probably just do the same thing, roughly.
Correct.
Right.
So
right.
it's like, and I have no crazy special, unless I draw something fucking amazing. I cannot do anything insane on my turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
I can get rid of a lot of his.
I'd have to block one of them. So I'd block 33 total and take the other 36.
Yeah. So you'd have to put a bunch, get rid of a lot of them. But I don't have a way to gain life. I don't. Yeah. I'd get a bunch of dumb sapperlings that don't do anything though. I'd get an insane amount of these, which would be hilarious.
So Eric, it's basically if you fog and then get rid of my crawl space.
Yeah,
I'm-
dude, what you gotta do?
Or win.
Well,
You
yeah,
can put it
yeah.
in your turn.
I technically could. See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm not getting any of my removal in any forms, so I can't do like anything to help.
Yeah, I removed 4 of his things a couple turns ago without.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I can get rid of the crawl space on my turn. Screw it. Let's do it.
All right.
Commencement Festival. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to players this turn.
That is unfortunate. All right, cool. Well, since I am almost dead anyways, I'm just going to tap a bunch of my sapperlings for things here. I'm going to tap 9, 12 more sapperlings for an Obelisk Anaya. a Virtue of Strength, and Azusa's Mini Journeys. I'm gonna get my whole hand out, so that's 12 more taps. So I have 16 tapped ones, 21 total. And I didn't deal combat damage, so I didn't get any more fun tokens, and I'll pass.
And Chris,
Alright.
thank you very much for the donation. You're awesome. Did you want to redeem anything?
You're good.
Okay. No, I get you. I get me.
Oh, what would I redeem?
Stonewood Falls gets a gain of life. ETB's tapped. Okay, let's do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna tap 6 lands. Let's do. Oh, I could do it that way too. That's great. I'm gonna play a capsize. So I'm gonna return the crawl space to your hand, Chris, for now, and then I pay the buyback cost, so it goes back to my hand, and then we will 3. So I'm gonna tap the Arbor Elf to untap the snow-covered forest. To tap the snow-covered forest with the Glimmer Frost on it and the Captivating Cave. To play an Overgrowth, play it on this one. So now it taps for 5 land, and I will tap the Sea of the Skybreak to untap the Arbor Elf to tap the Arbor Elf again to untap that land. Then I will just hold up and pass the turn.
All right. I'm going to
Okay.
untap top card. Hey, it's not a
Oh.
freaking thing, so I draw.
No luck.
We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to play the Immortal Sun. So if I have another turn, I can draw an extra card. Spells cost 1 less to cast for me, and my creatures get +1/+1. I will tap 1 to play Sword of the Animus, and tap 2 to equip it to Orcaden. Let's
Two
see.
artifacts that entered.
Yep, so you lose 2.
What's that?
We lose 2, you gain 2.
Yes, yeah. Once again, I was going too fast and not thinking about the actual function of the deck. Because, like,
It's
the deck
Boros,
isn't
it's
supposed to,
speed.
like, the deck's not supposed to win by the little cuts. It's supposed to get a bunch of mirror and buff them all out so they're like 5/5s and 7/7s. But I'm like, not getting any creatures at all.
No. We've actually lost 2 more life because of the Fire Weaver, huh?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. All right. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Screw it. I'm gonna do something this game. I'm gonna send Jorkaden at you, Chris. He is a 9, 6. No, wait. Sorry. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He is a 10, 6. But on the attack, I get that. He's got no other, like, he's got first strike, but no
I'll
trampling.
throw the Joyous Familiar in front of it.
Okay.
When that dies, I will return an artifact with lesser mana value to my hand. So it'd be 3 or less, which would be.
That is all I got. I will pass turn.
I'll return this.
Alrighty.
It was nice knowing you, boys.
I tried.
So you could have worked together, or you could have said, "Hey, I've got a way to get rid of his crawl space on my turn."
Yeah.
Maybe I would, but I guess returning it to his hand doesn't help.
Yeah.
Would cost tap this for 4. 1 floating to cast the Semblance Anvil and put Solemn Simulacrum underneath it. 2 crawl space again. I have 20 that can attack. 1 that can. I will for shiggies and giggies. I will swing at Eric for 1 of my creatures.
Just one Thopter.
Just 1 Thought.
Okay.
Something seems
I'll take
shady
the
there.
one.
It is a 3/3.
It's a 3/3. Okay.
Yep. And then it will remove 10 counters and you die.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And then I'll pass.
No one expects the
All
Stadium
right.
Inquisition.
Okay. Cool. On tap.
I love you.
Love you too, buddy. I hate that deck.
Okay. Untapped. Draw. I gained 3 life.
Get there.
Yeah. Okay, all of my lands tap for triple mana except for my my command tower. So that's cool. I didn't have a mana problem anyways. Alright, pop my deck. Okay, that's hilarious, but does it do me any good unless I can draw? I'm going to tap this for 3 green. I'm gonna get out a Druid of the Anima. So I need a way to get through. Because Chris, you're still the monarch.
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to send 2 4/4s on the ground at you, Chris. Then I'm gonna send a 7/7 at Brian.
I will take 7 more commander.
I will take 8 because I don't know what's going on.
Okay. So I will pay a green to create more green sapperlings. I just wanted to draw for the monarch, that's all. So okay, so now I have 21, 22, 23, 24. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 more saplings. So I have 52 because your imposter mech is still a Rith.
Yep.
Okay, 52 of these guys. And okay, then I will pass and I will draw for the Monarch.
Right.
That's
Untap. Upkeep. Check my top card. Hey, it's a mirror. I get to draw it, and then I draw a card for turn. Yay, me. I will tap Sisei's Ring. Well, actually, Mirror. Creature spells cost 1 less, and spells I cost 1 less. So guess what? I get to pay Mirror Retriever for free. It deals 2 damage to you guys. I gain 1 life.
okay.
Then 1, 2, red, white, 1, 2, and they cost 1 less. For Alibu Ancient Witness. He is an artifact creature, so you each lose 2, I gain 1.
Okay.
Oh, and I actually draw an extra card from my draw step because of Immortal Sun. I forgot. Yay.
Very nice.
And that's an Ancient Den, which is an artifact land. You each take 2, I gain 1. Woo! My last ditch effort.
Getting real annoying over there, bud. 5, 57, 58, 59, 66. I've got a 67, 67 bunny over here. It's hilarious. On top.
I'm going to tap 2. Wait a second. Tap 2 and move the Sword of the Animist onto Alibu.
Alabu thing.
Alright. It's going to move to combat. Going to swing. I mean, there's there's nothing I can do. We're gonna go swing it at Chris. So here's what's gonna happen. It's a 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it is an 11, 8 haste. That's it. Then I get the trigger off of the Animus thing. So we'll just grab where I find first here. Come on, basic planes. But I have an Alibu trigger, which isn't going to do much because I don't have that many tapped artifacts. But so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap that for just random mana. So 5. It is going to deal 5 damage to any target, and I scry 5. So we'll do. I'm so tempted to send it to John. I'm gonna send 5 to Chris's face. I get to scry 5, and then Chris, you've got an 11 something coming at you with that's it, like haste.
I will. This is going from. I'll throw one of the Thopters in front of it.
Okay, yeah, no trampler.
Oh man.
Yep, that was my Hail Mary. There we go. I passed.
Untap back to 20 that can attack.
What do we do? How do we?
Island. Felwar Stone for 0. Make a Thopter. Gain 2. A single blue for Reality Chip. Thopter. Gain 2. I will equip it to my side. I can play things off the top. Yeah, play the land. It's going to be Castle Vantris off the top. Tap 2. It's going to be a Biden of Thassa. Gain 2. Thopter. Top card is going to be this one.
Oh, no.
3, 4. No, it's only 3. And a blue for a Kappa Cannoneer.
Yeah.
4, 2. These are all tapped down. Draw a card. I'm going to then do a Mirror Retriever for 0. Draw.
Copycat.
Wow. There you go.
Junk Diver for 0. Gain 2.
All right.
It's not gonna get anything. I will tap 4, and I will get rid of 4 of these. Go down to 2 and draw 8. 2, 3, 4.
Don't they get +2/+2 from the Forsaken Monument?
You are correct, actually.
Oh, good call. Good catch.
Probably missed that on other turns.
There may have been 1 or 2. Yeah, it was relatively early.
Yeah.
I'll do untap that. So that's 4. Use 1 of it.
The whole game's null and void. Start over.
Rise and Shine, because I can't overload it because it's off the top. That's going to be a 6/6 base. I will do 1 more blue and cast Trophy Mage. I don't think there's anything to get. That's 3. There's 2 deep. I'll get the Workshop Assistant and then I'll play it for 0.
All right.
And they're all in the air. I'll just move to combat and I'll swing 10 at each of you.
Okay. I will
So
declare no blocks. Do you have any blocks, Brian?
Nope, I got no flyers.
4 damage. I'll just cast a fog.
I knew you were gonna have something. That was beautiful.
So I needed the Monarch. So I saw it was on the top. I was like, well, that's 1 turn.
We have this left. Put that over. That does nothing. That does nothing.
I just love how it just comes down to like, okay, which of the bajillion token decks is going to win? Because it's like I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck?
Well,
Oh no! Oh, we stopped. Nope. Okay, what the fuck? Now
If
it's
I could only swing more than 2 creatures at a time,
no, just at
be in a
him,
better
isn't it?
spot at least.
You can
Yeah,
take me
it's
out.
just at him, yeah.
I just
could-
put that in the deck this morning.
I
That's a
could
good
take you
clue.
out, but then I don't know how much mass removal I have in here. It's been a while since I built it.
I will pass after that.
Like I have to have board wipes in here. I just do not know where they are.
Okay, draw for turn. Azusa is now an enchantment creature. She's a human, doesn't get any +1/+1 counters. Okay. It's removal, but it doesn't do anything. I'll play land for turn.
Before you go to combat, just let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, if nothing else, I'm gonna attempt to move to combat.
I'll tap for 2 and tap my Thassa. All your creatures have to attack if able.
Okay, alright. That's sure. Okay, so this can't attack. Alright, well that sucks. I'm gonna send 2
But I'm just a
send the
baby.
the 4/4 tramplers at you, Chris. I'm gonna send everything else at wait.
You can tap
I
them
have
for mana.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna send everything. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna send it. I'm a full send it. Wait, you know what? I'm gonna no, because even sending Rift will kill you.
Well, actually, I have something that I can finally play since that can start to affect him. So if you want to tap some stuff for mana and only hit me with a little bit, it's not a board wipe. It's not like a game winner, but it's
okay. All right. So what I'll do is I'm gonna send the 2 8/8s with trample at Chris. Still.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send 4, 7, and so I'm gonna send 11 at your face, Brian,
Takes
and then
5.
I will tap everything else for mana.
And then these will trigger off the death.
So which? How are you blocking? So the 4/4s.
A junk diver and a workshop assistant. When they both die, return another artifact to my hand.
Okay.
So I'm taking
no-
5.
Okay, so no dying. Wrist didn't deal damage.
That's to hand. That's
Okay, so
and you also have the monarch too.
yeah, I do have the monarch. So I'll end the turn. I'll draw. Okay, that's funny, but okay. I will pass. That's it.
all right. So untap, check the top card. It is not a mirror, so I draw it, but then I draw an extra card, the Immortal Sun, and I know what these are, and I should have ordered them the other way because now I realize I could use 1 extra mana, but that's fine. Not a huge deal. I just could have equipped it. So we're going. My spells cost 1 less. Oh, it is a creature. Okay, cool. So no, but it's not a mirror. Dang it. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Cost 1 less. Megatron. Blightsteel Colossus, so it's an 11/11 with trample, infect, indestructible.
Nice.
Don't have enough to move the equipment, but it's getting, so it's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's going to be a 15, 12 with trample, infect, and indestructible. That's an artifact, so you each take 2 damage. I gain 1 life.
Damn.
All right, so we're going to move to combat. Oh, and because of Alibu, my artifact creatures have haste. What are you going to say?
Before combat, I'm gonna tap 3 green and 3 white. I'm gonna aura mutation the Bident.
Nice.
What's its mana value?
4.
I'll create 4 sapperlings. Yeah. But that's all I got.
Okay, so I'm gonna moving to combat. I'm going to swing the Mirror Retriever, which is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So it is a 7/4, but that's it. No trample, no nothing. I'm sending that at you, John, just to have an extra tapped creature or extra artifact, and then I'm sending Megatron and Alibu at Chris. So on attacks, I got a couple triggers. I get to get a land.
Yeah.
And Alibu will deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage to Chris's face.
Yeah.
And then Chris has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, a 9 something coming at you.
I'll take that 9.
Okay, and then Megatron is, like I said, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 11 indestructible with trample.
All right, 15. I can block 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll take 5 infect.
Oh, okay.
I'll use one of my saplings to chump them.
Yeah.
These are all dead.
Okay. That was the best I could swing. I pass. I mean, that was something. He's under 40. He's under starting life totals.
Yeah. So I didn't wipe you out for that. I got it.
I want to
Cool.
I hope that was.
I'm gonna-
I hope you agree that was a decent.
cast shower
Alright,
up. Just do
well-
this. Lembus. 23 that can. 1. Gain 2. Off Lembus. Play the
Where
lamp
is-
turn.
Where's my removal?
For 1 blue, I'm gonna cast Hydroelectric Specimen just so I can cast off the top. Off the top, I'm gonna do Alorian Revealed. 2 blue and then 3 colorless. For a 3,
Well,
I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. I'm going to do.
Chris,
Go
actually,
like
you.
this.
Sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I forgot Tempered
Good.
Steel was artifacts, not mirror. So Megatron was 2 power stronger.
So that I take 2 more infect.
Yeah.
So I'm at 7 infect. I'm gonna tap. I'm gonna do this. So it's Thron Dynamo for 4 blue, 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 and 1 extra. I'm gonna Whirve Invention for X equaling 5, and I'm gonna put on the battlefield the favorite card in the deck.
okay.
All right, John, can you guess what it is? It's gonna benefit you the most, quote unquote. I'm gonna still win. I'm gonna be a little cocky on it, but it'll be the funniest thing. Any guesses?
No.
Coat of Arms.
Coat of Arms.
I knew it.
So now my token, my saplings are like 55, 55s.
Yes.
Yep.
56 is 56. Okay, cool.
They are large
Cool, cool, cool.
individuals.
They're very large. All right.
Another artifact. This goes to 5. Mine will get plus 22, plus 22. So I'm gonna swing 11 at each of you.
Yeah.
Sure. That's it. I don't have any flyers.
I got nothing and 1 open mana. Good game.
Good
GG's.
game.
GG's.
That was hilarious. It took like all of us like barely fighting back to like keep you at bay as long as we did.
Yeah, let's see. Would I have ever drawn an answer? Not looking like it. This is a comma. Like, yeah, that would have been like crazy amount of turns.
Well, my next card would have been Fire Emancipation, so that would have helped. So you need board wipes.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is I added the crawl space literally this morning. I think that does the most. So that's where the deck needed.
Yeah. I would have been able to swing at you way more aggressively.
You were gonna obliterate me. Like obliterate me.
I was trying, man.
Well, you had the decimate off like earlier in the game. That scared the hell out of me.
Yeah. That's probably one of the only like mass removal in my deck because it's just a focus almost exclusively on just creating a shit ton of tokens.
Rith is pretty badass.
Wow.
Do you have
all right.
impact tremors in the deck?
I do have impact
Okay.
tremors. I do have the creature that does the same thing.
Good.
Oh, like they're right next to each other. Molten Gatekeeper.
Eh.
Yeah, that works really well.
Oh, Kadira's fire in that deck.
So they're all over. Got the token doublers. Sigil Captain's pretty good. Yeah.
All right, guys. I
Some
think
damage
that's a
double.
pretty good place to stop for the night.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
Very
all right, chat, hang on a second. So, thank you all very much for hanging out with us all night and donating and talking to us. I really appreciate it. Remember that this is only one of 4. So, every Thursday in February, come back here, 6 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time. I'll be playing 3 pods with different guests each night, continuing to raise money for Extra Life. Thank you 3 very much. Eb, thank you so much for hanging out at Extra Game. I really appreciate it.
Not a problem, my friend.
Always fun to game with all 3 of you. You're a blast. I love you guys. Appreciate you.